Alright. It looks like we got everything up and running here. Let me just bring this down a little lower like that. Okay, that's what I want to see. Okay. Do a little bit of promotion. Okay. Well, let's actually get this started here. First, take a look at my options. Of course, we're going to go faster. Let me see. Also, hi, hello, welcome to the first stream of Super Mariomon. I know yesterday I said we'd be back with more not Emerald, Leaf Green Professor Oak challenge, but last night, very impromptu and like completely shocking a lot of people on the site, the Super Mariomon ROM hack that just came out last week got its official release. So very exciting. We have that set to work on. I am going to be playing this now every Wednesday until I have gotten every single achievement in it. I am just doing a quick look. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to do this with level cap and level scaling active, just so I can get the missable in one go. I am curious if content creator mode turns off the retro achievements. So I'm gonna leave it off. We're gonna grind the natural way. Okay. Let's take a look at the settings here, see what we're working with. I'll put on text skip, sure. Level cap and level scaling. It doesn't say I need to have set mode on, so we're going to keep set mode off. Oh, we're definitely using that Waluigi frame. Absolutely we are. Beautiful stuff. Okay. We're going to do level cap on, level scaling on. Yeah, yes. We are not going to do a Nuzlocke. And save. Oh boy. Ah, finally, a connection. Nice to meet you. I'm Professor Elvin Gadd, but you could just call me Egad if you're up of a shortening mind. Now then, young feller, let me tell you about the world of the Mushroom Kingdom. Here's a denizen of the Mushroom Kingdom. As a creature of the Mushroom Kingdom, you'll be seeing many of these throughout your adventure. While they're usually the hostile sort, you'll be getting very familiar with them. Why is that? Oh ho! You'll be finding out shortly. Don't worry about that. Now then, allow me to introduce some fine young lads. These two are called Mario and Luigi. They're the unlikely plumber heroes of the Mushroom Kingdom. You'll be experiencing this journey through the eyes of Mario, but what's your name? Yes, you, the one reading this. Alright, well, we are going to input Sage. I am Sage, Sage Scribe. Can't fit the whole sheboing, of course. So it's Sage? Yes. So you're Sage, eh? Well met then, Sage. Alrighty, are you ready? It's time to venture out into the Mushroom Kingdom. Make sure to come see me in Toad Town. Okay, so I have played, I want to say, about like the first 15 minutes of this just to see how it felt. I saw the Retro Achievement set get made, and I immediately stopped. I was like, okay, well, I can't play now. I have to experience this like organically as much as possible for stream. I think it would be great. Right off the bat, I love just the attention to detail and charm that goes into this. All right, now I'm gonna wait until people get here. I will ask if voices want to be done because voices are possible. Good morning, Mario. Did you sleep well? Still a little groggy. Why don't you grab a mushroom from the fridge to get the day started? Okay, so they gave me 2 free potions. Now I want to do a quick little highlight of the map here. This is such a fun original map. I love like all the different references that are visible. Like you've got Rainbow Road Peak, which I feel like that's a reference like to the Star World from Super Mario World, and a bit of like the place from Paper Mario. You've got the Comet Observatory over here, which I think is really awesome. Little Daisy Cruiser, and like the Cloud World, just all the different little like locales that they're displaying. It's really clever, really charming to see this level of attention to detail. Too Many Productions, Alpharad's team, they put a lot of heart into making this game. I'll get it. I missed the mail call. It's a letter from Princess Peach. How about I read it to you, okay? Dear Mario and Luigi, I am hosting a worldwide party with help from Professor Egad and friends from other kingdoms. It should be a fun time with a prize in the end. He'll be over shortly to explain more. Have fun. Signed, the Princess. This sounds super exciting, bro. Let's meet the professor. Alright, so Luigi has become my partner. I don't know what that 1 of 32 achievement just was. I did not read the whole list all the way through. I kind of glazed through it just to kind of get a feel for what it's like. Alright, bro, let's get going. Once we get through here, we'll be in Toad Town. It should take no time at all. Wait! Professor Egad, we were just on our way to Toad Town to see you. What's up with the letter of the princess? Or what's up with the letter the princess sent us? Patience, my friend. I'm a bit out of breath from running here. Whew, okay. I was going to wait for you two to arrive in Toad Town before I explained, but then I remembered this path was here. I can't have you two stomping on Koopas and Goombas and the such who are participating in the game. Now then, today by request of the princess, I will be introducing you two to the Cap Challenge. It's a game that has you build a party of allies or captures to battle each other. Like baseball. Yes, Luigi, just like baseball. Let's go ahead and get you and your brother started. Behind me is a piranha plant, bob-omb, and a blooper. Species such as these are an integral part of the event the princess is putting on. I can only give you a brief rundown here, but the princess will be explaining more at her castle. Why should we play, Professor? If not because it will be lots of fun, but because the winner will be granted a wish. Did you hear that, Mario? A wish. But what do the piranha plant and others have to do with this, Professor? I'm glad you asked, Luigi. Contestants will be splitting themselves into 2 categories. Those who command and those who move. You'll be... Excuse me, Jesus. You'll be competing in battles of strategy utilizing your captures attacks called moves. Here, the best way to learn is to just jump right into it. Go ahead, pick whichever one you'd like. You go ahead and choose first, bro. I don't mind. Alright, now, when I first played through this, I was using the blooper, but I think I want to go with the piranha plant. Like, yeah, I might as well. That's 1 of 151 for the Tattle Log. My piranha plant, I'm gonna name it something. I don't know what to name this thing. I'm gonna name it Munchie. I don't know, Munchie sounds correct. Okay. Alright, Luigi, your turn. And of course, Luigi picks the one that's weak to me. I'll get this. I'll choose this one. Let's get along, Bluey. That's another really charming detail that I like, is that Luigi names whichever Pokemon he gets, or all of the Pokemon he gets, and they're all named after like his different allies. Oh man, this battle theme fucking rocks too. And the UI, like this is all, it's so good. I love all of this. We're going right for the super effective. And that is an Oko. Holy crap. Alright, well that's our first achievement done. Wow, Mario, you're already so good at this. You're damn right, Luigi. Nice of the princess to invite us over for the capture challenge, eh, Luigi? Now then, in order for someone to be a part of your party, they need to wear a specially designed cap I've created. The members you chose already have them, but you're going to need some more in the future. Here, they're in this care package. Alright, inside it I obtained the caps. These caps will also shrink down your capture so that they may travel alongside you more easily. Inside of the care package is also my patent-pending Tattle Decks, where an elite group of researchers and scientists have compiled every capture's strengths, as well as a quippy excerpt about them. Mario also found the Tattle Decks. Now then, I suggest you two start heading for the castle as soon as you can. There he goes. Well, bro, I'm gonna head off to Toad Town. Maybe I'll see you along the way. I can now run around holding the B button. Alright, so this basically opens up the rest of the game. I did want to highlight real quick. So question mark blocks, as anyone is aware who's played Mario, you hit them. Right? Super clever. I found that out completely organically. Luigi does have a tutorial a little bit further ahead for you. What we are going to do is we're going to get our first encounter here because, like I said, we're going for full achievements, and we got Koopa Troopa. Alright. We're going to capture every Pokemon. You know, we're going to eventually level things up, get them all to their maximum. I very much want to experience everything this game has to offer. And we are going to throw the plumber cap. I don't remember what I have my R key bound to, so that's why we are not using it. Or my R button bound to. Alright, and we caught the Koopa Troopa. Not too bad. 2 out of 151. A turtle that is beyond loyal to the king. The bottom of its shell is made of a low-friction material that allows it to slide across the ground. Okay. In honor of the greatest Koopa to ever live, we are going to name this guy Koops. Because I am a massive shill for Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door. You can also use your hammer to break the slightly shattered blocks, just like that. Luigi's going to show you how to do that right here in a second. Oh, and we got an Ant Trooper. We are also going to catch this one here. I really do love, like, all the sprite work that went into this. It's so, like, charming, and, like, it's still Pokemon-like while keeping the charm of the other Mario game. Let me just see. Is it this one? It is. Okay. I now know where my R button is bound. Alright, and we got the Ant Trooper. We also got to level 6. That is something that I do like, is that you still get experience upon capture. Let's see. An oversized insect. It is a tireless worker often used to transport goods. Its shoes act like suction cups, and it can walk along walls and ceilings. Alright. What do we name this thing? I'm going to name you Gush. I don't know why. I'm sure, I have a feeling that Gushins are going to be in here, but you're going to be named Gush. Just a feeling. Alright, so we'll talk to Luigi. Hey, bro, you have your hammer on you. You have your hammer on you? If you do, Luigi uses the hammer. You can break cracked bricks like those. Well then, now that I've done my brotherly duty, I'll be heading on to Toad Town. Oh, and don't forget to use your hammer on question mark blocks as well. Alright, so that's obviously, it's a little tutorial. It tells you to do that. Now, the exclamation point blocks, I know that you can do something to them. I don't know what it is, but I know that they're interactable. I found one chef cap. Alright, and we just got another achievement for finding the chef cap there. Let's talk to this little toad here. 1-1 is rather small, don't you think? But at least things are peaceful. Okay. And then we've got some more breakables right here. Just going to break them both just because. And we got a mushroom. Okay. Okay, we got another Koopa Troopa. Let us see. We're going to Vine Whip. Vine Whip does do neutral damage. So there, I'm going to have to pay attention. I don't know if the type chart is 1-to-1 with Pokemon or if they did any type alterations. Obviously, Too Many Productions is no stranger to adding new types to Pokemon. So let's actually do a quick look at our Tattle decks. So obviously we've got the Piranha Plant, who is a grass type, pure grass. We look through... Level 18 and level 32 are the evolutions. So I picked the Venusaur of the game, which is pretty cool. Size-wise, okay. I love the whole display here. I'm gonna get Bite soon at level 9. Snap Trap snares the target in a snap trap for 4 to 5 turns. Oh, okay. So it's grass type bind. Double hit, Ingrain. It's the last move I learned before level up, and then I get Razor Leaf at level 20. Poison Fang, Petal Blizzard, ooh. Leaf Blade, Gastro Acid, and then these are all the moves that I can learn via TM. Are there any unique moves in here that they added with the TMs? I got the Pledges, Grassy Glide, that's pretty good. No, okay. So we got that. The Blooper, I know, is a pure water type. The Antrooper is a bug type. And then the Koopa Troopa, from what I remember, yeah, is all the way the fuck down here. Koopa Troopas are normal types. Okay. So far, it looks like the type chart is remaining the same. We're going to find out more as we go. Guard of the Entrance is so relaxing. Thanks to you, of course, Mario. Nobody would ever cause trouble given your home is right past 1-1. Well, gee, isn't that awfully nice? I'm glad that I am the private security force for this group. Alright, we have Toad Town. Let's talk to all the NPCs. Shaman has wares for the right people. You are not someone who can handle my wares. Come back when you have 1 power star. So the power stars, I'm assuming, are like the gym badge equivalent. Welcome to Toad Town, Mario. Looking for the professor? You went on ahead to Princess Peach's castle already. Just head east from here and you should eventually reach the castle. Okay. I wonder how many worlds are out there. 8 worlds? Wow. 8 worlds. Wow. Hey Mario, I hear you're taking part in the Cap Challenge. If you ever come across a Yoshi, would you mind showing me? If you do, I'll even give you a reward. Okay, so that, I knew that these were here as well. That is our first quest that we have taken up, Yoshi Lover. If we open up right here, I believe we can go to the Mario tab? No. Is there a quest log? No. I already have the Infinite Candy and the Cap Candy. You know what? Because it gave it to me, I'm going to see... We're going to save the game. That is what we're going to do. We're going to save the game first. And then we are going to see if, for some reason, the game itself reads that as some kind of cheat. So we're going to cap Candy on Munchie. Okay, did not disable hardcore mode. We're going to get rid of Growl for Bite, just because I feel like there's some utility with Pound there. And withdraw. We're going to Koops. Koops learn Tail Whip. Quick Attack. Withdraw. Okay. And then Gush. Gush learned Vice Grip, Struggle Bug, and wants to learn Bug Bite. Bug Bite isn't bad. I think I can... Bug Bite's 60... Poison Sting, I want to keep just for the poisoning. I'll get rid of Vice Grip. I don't think I'm going to get too much utility out of Poison Sting, but I feel like I should hold on to it. Okay. So far, it seems like the candies are not going to affect gameplay progress. We're going to heal up real quick. Yes, I would like to rest my captures. Okay. Hey Mario, keep yourself safe. It's dangerous out there. I'm sorry, but the second floor is currently unavailable. Please come back later. I don't know what's up there. Whoa, 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 I'm friendly. Not all Koopas and Goombas are playing in the game, so don't hesitate to talk to us. Okay. Oh, there are 150 different captures to record in your Tattle decks, but I've also heard rumors of a crazy powerful capture that's number 151. I do know of some of the bonus captures out there in the game, like I know XOR is a capture. Wahoo! Did I do that right? Mario Fan Toad. Are you listening to me, dear? We still have a long ways to go today. Oh, Mario, talk some sense into this girl, will you? She has no respect for her elders. I can't open up shop until she helps me gather ingredients. Mario, please help me. I want to try the cap challenge as well, but my grandfather won't let me. Let's see. Talk. Are you listening to me, dear? We still have a long... Okay. So talking isn't going to help. In need of some berries. Okay, so this guy sells the regular berries. That can be pretty helpful, I'm assuming. It's good to have that on hand. Toad Town Battle School. Sorry, the battle school is closed at the moment. Come back when things are ready. Alright, so I'm not sure what's going to be in there. I've been hearing rumors that Bowser Jr. is now king of the Molten Kingdom. That can't be true, but I wonder how Bowser feels about that. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't talk to all the Toads. The storehouse is such a mess. If I had my hammer, I'd be able to easily clean up this mess. You mean like so? So I found one super shroom. Okay, I'm guessing that's like a super potion. Found one baseball cap. Alright, can these vases hold things? That is a curiosity to consider. And I found Thief! Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm going to look inside these. I have a feeling I'm not going to find anything, but I figured it won't hurt. But it was empty. Empty, yeah, and empty. Okay. Alright, so that was a pretty neat little side thing there. Let's keep looking around. Let's talk to you first. You're a unique looking toad. Buggy Toad. Different captures of different types. I want to find all the bug type ones. Oh, okay. Man after my own heart. Bug type is my favorite type. Ooh, we got a little secret thing up there. We'll have to figure out how to get there in a second. Let's see. What do you have to say? My best friend left for a trip to the Cloud Kingdom. I haven't heard from her since. I hope she's doing all right. So I guess we're going to meet his friend. Also, shout out to... I almost said small out. Small ant. Shout out to Point Crow for playing a Pokemon ROM hack as a sync. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Luigi might like this program. Better get going. Alright. We're in a very intense chess match, so if you could please excuse us. Oh, are you now? He seems to be eating the pieces when she's not looking. Oh, man. That's good. Alright, I keep getting the little 3 of 151 at the bottom. I think there might be a slight bug with the achievement. I'm not sure what's causing that to occur, but I'm sure it's nothing. If it becomes a problem, I'm sure someone will also submit a ticket for it. Also, ooh, my sound buffer is a little loose, it seems. Let's fix that. Okay. Just do that. Okay. That's good. What do you have to say? Back in my day, we didn't have capture centers. We had good old-fashioned one-ups. If you didn't have an extra one on you, or an extra on you, then it's game over and back to the start. Yeah, I do remember those days, too. Huh? I can't hear you. I had to do it for that one. That line just read, old man. I had to speak in the voice. Necessary. Alright, so it looks like we have to come up this side of the house. Yeah, alright. That gets us a Stardust, so that's something we can sell. I'm assuming that 6 of 1, or that 6 of 38 is getting all the question mark blocks. I'm gonna take a look. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone because I have the achievement set open. Uh... Obtain all overworld items and defeat all trainers in World 1. Okay. That makes sense. Someone replied to my story. Okay. Well, let's get a move and groove on now that I know what I'm achieving over here. And keep looking in these houses. I love Super Mario Brothers 3. Okay. I love Super Mario Brothers... Wait, please. I love Super Mario Brothers 3. Yeah! It's a guidebook for Super Mario Brothers 3. That's good. A marathon of Super Mario Brothers 3 speedruns is playing. What the fuck? It's chock full of copies of Super Mario Brothers 3 for the Game Boy Advance. Oh my god. That's funny. Holy crap. The breeze feels amazing. Make sure to take a break whenever you can. Wait, let me see. Super Mario Brothers 3 fan club. Of course. Wow. That's good. Okay. Excuse me, Mario, right? Would you mind doing me a favor? My grandson went out to 1-2 a few hours back and hasn't come back. I'm just fraught with worry. Won't you please go search for him? The quest Lost in the Pipes is now active. Okay. That brother of mine always going off exploring. Thankfully, he's just reckless, not stupid. He should be alright. Okay. So that's another quest added to my little quest log there. Let's see. What do you have to say? Technology is incredible. We wouldn't be here without it. Yeah. Yes. Toad Town is my home and will always be. Alright, let's check the Pokemart, or I guess the Capture Mart. Every mart comes stocked with supplies you'll need on your journey to get the 8 Power Stars. As you get to harder worlds, the items offered get better and better. Well, yeah, that makes sense. No syrups here either? I guess I can only find them by picking them up off the ground. Okay. I heard that buying 10 plumber caps at once gets you a free cap. I'm going to try and capture with only those caps. Let's see what the cap is. Buy. We're going to buy 10 plumber caps. And I got an employee cap. Look at that. Looks like they also sell lures here. I am going to sell my Stardust. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Now let's see. Oh, I have a quest tab now. Okay. Plumber cap, chef cap, baseball cap, employees cap. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Alright, so my quest log. We have Lost in the Pipes and Yoshi Lover. Okay. Aye, the salty breeze never fails to tug at me heartstrings. Fancy a story from an old seafarer like myself? Sure. Alright, you know what? This one's getting the accent. Many moons ago, me ship, the Seabird, was caught in the fiercest storm I'd ever seen. The waves were mountains, and the wind screamed. We fought tooth and nail to keep the vessel afloat as the sea toyed with us. Just when it seemed the sea was to take us, we spotted a beacon of light. Through the rain, it was a lighthouse. It had saved our hides that night. We moved to it like moths to a flame, until we saw the lighthouse keeper frantically waving us away. He knew the dangers of his rocky shore, and he was trying to save us from being skewered. We managed to steer clear of the jagged rocks and found shelter in a cove. We spent the night there, waiting out the storm. The next morning, when the skies cleared, we went to thank the lighthouse keeper, but he had disappeared without a trace. We couldn't even find the lighthouse that guided us the night before. Ah, you've been a fine audience. It warms me heart to know there are still folks like ye who appreciate the old stories. Take this. Ah, look, a rare candy. That is useless. Come back once you've grown some hair on your chest, and I'll tell you another tale. Well, it looks like we're coming back to talk to that guy in the future. Ah, the ocean is so nice this time of year. I wonder if my head would let me float in the water. You know, that is a good question. Can toadheads let them float? Nothing down here. What's that? You want to ride in this here boat? Sorry, no can do. I have strict orders from Princess Peach to only allow the most powerful commanders aboard, and you don't have all 8 power stars. I'll give you a ride when you have all of them. Alright, so I'm guessing that's what leads to Victory Road. And then this is the boathouse. Mario, I wish I could be a part of the cap challenge. I have to stay in here and watch the screen. Why? Because I was told to. Well, alright. I'm a handyman. That means I'm a handy man. Gee. Yep. We see a lot of ships come in, but nothing like the Odyssey you brought in earlier. She should be repaired in some months from now, so... Alright. And Homeboy's asleep. Okay. Can I read this? A blueprint of some sort. It's too complicated. What about the computer screens? No, I can't. Alright, and I know this is the warp house, so this is where you're going to come to, you know, go to new places down the line. That's an interesting visual bug that I haven't seen before. Alright. Let's keep doing some captures. I'm sure there's more in store for us. Another Ant Trooper. I am curious if an experience share will be present at any point. Not to say I need the experience share, obviously, but I feel like it would make, you know, things easier for people if they want to, like, not have to grind as heavily if they choose the grinding route. All right, we do have this here. I'm just going to throw a cap at it, see if it works. Okay. Let's throw fast forward on for the fight. There we go. All right, the Goomba was caught. An angry yet powerless mushroom, its reputation as a weakling is earned. It is said to be a traitor, abandoning unwary trainers during battle. That's interesting. I'm going to name you Stompy because it's racist and funny. Racist towards Goombas, I should say. If that wasn't obvious enough. Alright, well, let us head into the pockets real quick and use the cap candy. Alright. Stompy learned Growl. Stompy learned Rapid Spin. Stompy learned Sand Attack. Okay. I think there's more possible encounters on this first route, so I'm going to keep looking for them. Because I'm pretty sure there's the one, like, bulb enemy. Oh boy, Koopa T. Yeah, we're gonna speed up the looking for captures bit. Because I do plan to get all the captures and, you know, see what they have to offer. You know what's smart? I'm going to look up the documentation for this game. Super Mariomon documentation. There is a Poke Community tab for it, so let's see. Alright, here's the encounters. It's all in Pokedex order, though. See, that's not what I want. I don't want that. Alright, that's fine. So we're just gonna play, you know, it organically and see what comes to us as it comes to us. There it is. See, I knew there was another encounter on this route. The Twirlip. Will a pound will not Oko. Alright. A flower that yearns for flight. When it blooms, it'll spin around and create a platform for others, platforms, sorry, for others to jump and launch from spreading its pollen. Okay. I'll name it Bloom. Name her Bloom. That's, yes. Alright, and we're just gonna whip out the cap candy real quick. Level 11. Bloom learn Leech Seed, and that's it. Really interesting. Alright. I'm gonna assume that's the last possible Pokemon I can catch on this route. So we are going to move forward with the game now and make our way towards Route 1-2. I could very well be wrong. I don't know for sure. So we're just going to have to wait and see. All right. So kind of breaking away from Mariomon for a second there. Yeah, heading out to 1-2. Yes, I do know about quests. I watched the new episode of Daredevil today, and it was so good. That shit's got me really hyped up. I don't know if anyone's interested in Daredevil, but I absolutely love what they're doing with Daredevil Born Again. I'm not going to spoil anything because I know not everyone gets to watch the shows immediately. But I highly recommend Daredevil to anyone who likes the superhero content. There's a plumber cap. Ant trooper. Oh, first trainer battle besides Luigi. Hey Mario, let's battle. This is Ken. Okay. Alright, so we're going to use Vine Whip here. Interesting that a level 8 Goomba outspeeds. I guess it makes sense given that, you know, Piranha Plants are in pots, so they don't have the highest mobility. Whoa, so that's a cat battle. Was I this kid's first fight? Hey Mario, have you used any warp pipes yet? All you gotta do is go up to them and jump on in. Why don't you try it with this one to see where it leads? I'm not gonna do that yet, just so I can explore everything that's out here first. Found one antidote, so that'll be helpful down the line, I'm assuming. Another trainer fight. I'm growing my team. Check them out. Satoru. Oh. Shout out Satoru Iwata. Rest in peace. Let us see. I'm not sure. No. What we're going to do is we're going to use Pound. It does have super effective moves, but yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't going to go for it right away just because these early trainer AI probably aren't all that intensive. Bitty Bud. That's new. I'm going to send out Koops for this. Alright, Bitty Bud. Oh, that's a cute sprite. We're just going to spam quick attacks on this then. Covet. I have nothing for you to covet, so that at least is good. Okay. Well, that's that defeated. How big do you want your team? Well, I am going to have a team of 6, but I'm also going to capture every Pokemon. Capture every Mariomon. Bitty Bud, I'm assuming that's what's all the way down here. No, that's Twirlup. Alright, so Bitty Bud is right here. I want to see where I can find them. Okay, so I'm not going to get Bitty Buds until later. That's okay, though. Whew, now I just got to go through one of these castles in order to make it to Peach's castle. I got to enter a castle in order to get to another one? Seems kind of odd if you like it, or if you ask me. You're probably another... No, World 1-2 sure is spacious, isn't it? Lots of toads love going for walks out here, although things have been a bit more exciting thanks to the cap challenge. Alright, there's another fight. Think you're prepared? We'll see. Shigeru, yeah? Okay, so we got Satoru and we got Shigeru. And we got a Fuzzy. Okay, I'm not sure what type of Fuzzy would be. Does it have rough skin? It doesn't have rough skin. Ooh, knows Poison Sting. Okay. And a Monty Mole. That, I'm assuming, is probably a ground type. So I'm gonna Vine Whip you. Yeah, that was a smart play. Alright, what is that, an Oranberry? Yeah, okay. Okay. Mario Pokemon does go hard. This is a hack called Super Mariomon. It was made by the Too Many Productions development team, who work directly with the YouTuber Alpharad. It was an idea that they've apparently been working on for the last 3 years. which is crazy. But I've been a big fan of Alpharad for a long time, and so, you know, I know his team puts a lot of dedication into stuff. And the quality is just absolutely dripping from this. So the castles lead to one another. I wonder if there's any point to heading west to the other one then. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to look at the title decks. I want to see if any of these others. The Fuzzy is not located around here. And the Monty Mole is pretty close by. Alright, so we're going to be able to at least get the Monty Mole relatively soon, which I think is good. I don't know if I'm going to encounter any new captures out here. But, you know, we will see as time progresses on. I figure we'll jump in this pipe. We'll see where the pipe takes us. Brought me to Peach's Castle. Alright, well, that's where I have to go. We got a Buzzy Beetle. Okay, that's a new one. Okay. And we got the Buzzy Beetle. Alright, that's good to see. Alright, a secluded turtle that lives in caves and sewers. Its hard carapace gives it fire resistance. Its sticky feet allow it to take refuge on ceilings. So I wonder if it's got a special ability that makes it resistant to fire. That could be interesting. I'm going to name it Sheldon. I don't know. It looks like a Sheldon. Okay. Let's take a quick look. Quick feet, up speed if suffering. Okay, so it doesn't do what I expected it to do. We are going to enjoy the benefits of the cap candy that the game gave me. Learn Metal Claw and Curse. Interesting. Alright. Is there anything else interesting outside of Peach's Castle? Let's find out. Dino to what the fuck? Holy shit, that's cool. Yeah, I want to catch this thing. A juvenile dinosaur. It is eager to show off its signature fire breath. It is said to be the cause of the vast majority of forest fires. Ooh. I am going to name you Burp. Because the name cannot be dignified. Alright. These sprites are going so hard right now. I was not expecting to like these sprites as much as I am. Like, I knew they were good, but Jesus. A lot of love went into making this. A beanie! Oh, fuck! So we're getting some Mario and Luigi love. I know we're getting Mario RPG love. There was the Super Mario Bros. 3 fan club, which is the funniest thing I've seen in this game so far. An overgrown sentient bean. Its main method of attack is a trip-prone charge. Its grinning face is a popular icon of local culture. I'm gonna name her... I'm gonna name her Cackletta. Even though I have the strangest feeling that Cackletta will be present in the game. For anyone unaware, Cackletta is the main antagonist of the first Mario and Luigi game for the Game Boy Advance, Superstar Saga. Really good game, by the way. I recommend it to anyone who wants a fun GBA experience. It's an RPG with some platformer overworld elements. Really fun time. Really well-written game, too. Like, it's very humorous. It's funny now, even 20-some-odd years later. And I think it's a touch that is missing in newer Mario content that I think this game, oh, Monty Mole, there it is. This game is definitely highlighting the quality and like the humor that is just absolutely oozing from this project. It's very much that like Mario RPG, Paper Mario style humor that I think has been missing from modern day Mario. So it's good to see it back, even if it's an unofficial project. All right, Monty Mole has been caught. A playful Why does the ground look like that? A playful burrowing animal with a disposition to throw rocks at anyone they like. It is equally as dangerous as it is adorable. Do not keep as a pet. Okay. Sure. Um what do I name you? I'm going to name you Pound after one of the weirdest One Piece characters I have ever seen. Former husband of Big Mom, Pound. Alright, we're just gonna do a quick blitz run through, see if I'm missing anything. A Nipper! Alright, so we are missing things. That is an unfortunate name. I don't like how that sounds. I am nicknaming this immediately, so okay. Well, now I have to find another one. And I am never saying it out loud. A Thwimp! Okay, so there's more captures out here than I expected to see. A living sidewalk tile from the streets of a bustling city. After years of being stepped on, it wanders and lives off of pity donations from passerby. I'm gonna name you Crunch. You seem like a Crunch type. Okay. Crunch is good. And now we have to find the capture that shall not be named. Alright, we found it again. A tiny little plant. It is known to walk around, leap into the air, and even breathe fire. It does this to protect itself while it is still in its infancy. Give a nickname. Yes. I got to this point and I don't even know what I want to name it. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, you seem like a Chewy. Okay, well that's that. Let's go back through this pipe because I feel like there's more I can explore in this area before I move on. And I want to be able to see everything that the game has to offer for me before I do that. Are you a trainer? Are you participating in the new cap challenge? If so, I think you may need this. An oranberry. Okay, so some more free items. Can't complain about that. That there is a berry. Give it to one of your party members and they can heal mid-battle. Don't underestimate the power of held items. Listen, I don't underestimate. I use held items in my regular playthroughs because unlike when I was 7 years old, I don't think the best method of playing a Pokemon game is attack, attack, attack. Satoshi, there he is. What do you know about type advantages? Named after Satoshi Tajiri, of course. Got a Cheep Cheep. Okay, well that's definitely a water type. And another Beanie. This one I believe is grass type, right? We'll use Bite. Maybe get the flinch chance. No, but we got a Harden. I'm gonna have to see what the Beanies do. Well, I'm gonna have to see what all of these captures do as I play this more. Okay, and we're speed tied. Interesting. More than I do, it seems. Yeah. Alright, we got a paralyze heal. Real quick, since I'm looking at my items, what we are going to do is we're going to use a mushroom on Munchie here. Alright, another Koopa Tea. Alright, we're going to check this castle down here. Okay, so it brings me back. Right, I want to... That's what I wanted to do. I want to go in this pipe. And we get a new explorable area as well. Mario, what are you doing here? What? My grandfather told you I was lost out here? That's ridiculous. How would anyone get lost in such a small space? Oh, I get it. They were probably wondering where I wandered off to again. Here, if I heal your party, will you leave me alone? The quest, Lost in the Pipes, is now complete. So I got an achievement. Alright, so that is our first new achievement. Excuse me. So it looks like side quests also have achievement flags made for them, which I think is really good. Okay. I found one syrup. Okay. A Brolder. It's another new possible capture. We're going to catch this guy. A living boulder with eyes and arms. It rolls around, trampling plants and bugs in its path. In groups, it is known for a strong sense of camaraderie. I am going to name you Brock, because I want to inject a little bit of real Pokemon into this amazing fan creation here. Alright. Let's keep looking. Let's see if we can find anything else. Maybe some swoops. Anybody know the swoop from Mario? You know, the bat? Gonna flex my mild Mario knowledge. Buzzy Beetles. So far, it's just Buzzy Beetles and Boulders. There hasn't been anything too crazy in here. That might be it. I don't know. I know there's also shinies. Shinies do exist in this game. I am very hopeful that I encounter one at some point. It will be a mainstay on the team, even if it's like a dog shit capture. We did find our first non-Buzzy Beetle Brolder Pokemon in the Koopa Trooper there. But it's looking like there's not much else that I haven't seen. So if we find out otherwise, we'll come back. In the meantime, we're going to hop on through. Alright. So we have seemingly done everything that we can do so far. So that's a good time to then move forward. I love fishing so much. Oh. Well, would you look at that? We got the old rod. Well, if there's one thing I like in video games, it is having a fishing minigame. Alright, and we got a Cheep Cheep. Now, I'm assuming the Cheep Cheep is essentially the Magikarp equivalent, but probably with an actual expanded move pool. Oh, alright. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? This one, I am just throwing the cap at. Not even gonna try and hit this thing. Yeah. Okay, Cheep Cheep's data was added to the Tattle Dex. A big-lipped fish, its wing-like fins allow it to leap out of the water to attack flying or jumping prey. It frequents the waters under bridges. We... I'm gonna name you the Maw. I don't know why I want to name you the Maw, but it's happening. All right, and we're gonna see if we can get any more captures out of the water that aren't Cheep Cheeps. I'm curious if the only encounters available with the old rod are the Cheep Cheeps. See, this is why you check. We have a Skeeter. Fuck me. Alright, horrible nickname, by the way. Or horrible name. Alright, we're gonna keep trying to get that Skeeter. There we go. Alright. A water-dwelling insect that is light enough to stand on the water's surface. Its aura is said to negatively affect the emotions of nearby trainers. I didn't realize that we were dealing with anti-aura farming over here. I am going to name you Skidmark. No reason. Alright, well, let's just move around a bit. Welcome, Mario. Come to see the princess? She's right up ahead. I really like to use biddy buddies. They're my favorite, but I'm disappointed that I can only have 6 of them at a time. Your team looks rather tired. Would you like to rest here for a bit? I would. Thank you so much, Toadette. Or I guess Toadette adjacent. I don't know if you're actually her. The princess loves to use captures found around her garden. Toadsworth, right? No. I came from Sarasa Land to ask Princess Peach where Princess Daisy went. Ever since the game started, she hasn't been in her castle. I want to go to every world I can, but I need to beat the Star Leader before doing so. That means I need to defeat the princess soon. So Peach is the first gym leader. That makes sense. So Hilly. I bet this is so sweet for you, Mario. Now here's Yoshi. Hey, Mario, you can't ride a Yoshi unless you have a Yoshi Whistle to summon one. Last I heard, someone in Toad Town was giving them away. Someone in Toad Town is giving them away. See, I knew I would find something there. I had a feeling. I just knew it. My years of playing Pokemon games paid off. And I got a berry juice. Alright. So, I have a feeling that the person who is going to, who wants to see the Yoshi is going to be the one who gives me the Yoshi Whistle. So, I'm not going to jump right back to Toad Town immediately. Let's talk to you. Hey, it's Mario. Do you know me? Not yet, but you're about to. My name is Frank Odo, but you can call me Photo. I like to take pictures of people playing the Cap Challenge. Can I take a photo of you and upload it online? Great, why don't you stand over there? Perfect, now how about a Super Mario Super Jump for the camera? Your photo is uploading. Check it out later. Just go to my account, photocap.bluesky.social. Oh. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if the game automatically sends data to Blue Sky. That would be a very interesting and unique mechanic. Peach's Castle is where it all begins. Let's talk to the Yoshis. Princess Peach loves to have Yoshis around the castle because we can be a bunch of different types. Alright, found one Super Shrimp. See, I knew it. I'm smart. Keep an eye out for weird rocks and level details. There might be an item hiding there. Ah, see, they're trying to teach me these mechanics, too. You are approaching Princess Peach's castle. Be on your best behavior. Well, I'll try. I'm sorry, but this warp pipe is currently undergoing maintenance. Please come back later. Okay. You are approaching... Okay. Yep, same dialogue as before. There's some unique geography down here, which means item time. Another thwimp. Let's just get past that. TM76. Alright, so that's my second TM, I believe? Let's see. That gives me low sweep. Okay. Neat. Okay. Okay, can't cross over there. Welcome, Mario. I hope the trip from your house wasn't too long. No? Where's Luigi? I thought he would be with you. I'm here, Princess. Oh, here he is. Here's the little guy. Did I miss anything? Nothing at all. You're right on time. I believe the two of you have built a team. Of course, Princess. This here is Bluey, Chuck, and Private, and we're going to win the Cap Challenge, whatever it takes. What is it exactly? This is a challenge to see who is the smartest, wisest, and kindest leader in all the world. 8 people from across the kingdoms hold special power stars. The first person to collect all 8 will be granted a wish. So it's a race. To prepare you both, my guards have put together a special test so you both can understand the little complexities of this game. Beat them all and I'll reward you both with your first power star. What do you say, bro? Want to test the trials together? Let's go. Okay. Interesting. So now we're party. Oh boy, I get to be a commander, not a capture. Everyone has an innate ability, some more impactful than others. Let me show you. Okay. And so we're getting into our first battle here. Koji. Oh, like Koji Kondo. Makes sense. I'm going to see if I can get all of the references in this game. I did not mean to use Vine Whip on Koopa T. Impulse clicking. Alright. You couldn't have tackled the Koopa? Speed boost. I get to see Luigi's Pokemon grow in these fights, too. That's interesting. Head over to the other hallway to defeat the other challenge. Ever since we started the Cap Challenge, the princess has been more active around the castle. Now, do my Pokemon heal? My captures healed. They do heal between each fight. I don't think you can BLJ your way to the princess this time, Mario. Do you think the princess patched up that ultra shortcut through the garden? I'm sniffing out for that wish the princess is offering. What do you mean I'm a capture? What? Who said? Was that Mario? Mario's being racist. Have you been to the garden yet? There's a bunch of strong captures there. I haven't been to the garden yet. I want to get through this challenge efficiently. That's why I'm running calcs for each of my battles. If you didn't know, calcs is short for calculations. What a fucking nerd. I'm trying to stock up on as many items as I can. No sharing. I came to Peach's castle in hopes of getting a job as a court shaman, but Toadsworth turned me down. Why does he have to make so many calls? Is that what he said? I don't know. I didn't read. My sister and I are inseparable. My brother and I want to try to play together, so we're running a petition for siblings to act as the same commander. Would you like to sign it? I'll sign it. Yippee! Thank you, Mario. I think with your signature, we'll be commanding in no time. That's going to come back to bite me in the ass. Princess Peach is the best. Don't tell Princess Daisy I said that. You ever seen a Yoshi eat an entire watermelon and spit out the seeds just like this? Patoo, patoo. I created a TM just so your captures can try that too. Oh, bullet seed. Okay. Oh, Wii U, I feel just like Toady Holly. I just got fucking Weezered by a Pokemon ROM hack? Wait, is there a physical special split or is it type-based in this game? You know, good questions, Toad. Items change how you think about battles. Yes, they do. Shigeki Morimoto. Spike. Oh, I wonder what type Spike is. We'll find out in a second. Oh, Spike has stamina as an ability. That's scary. Ooh. And I don't have any special moves that I can rely on here, so we're just going to have to keep Vine Whip and Spike, I guess. Or at least getting stab off of it. Oh my god. Fucking A. Well, that's a first. Alright. Get that one over and done with. And Bluey has hit the level cap. Wow. More than I do, it seems. Toadsworth will be waiting for you. Toadsworth personally will be waiting for me? Ah, damn. Have you been using your Tattle decks? It's got so much useful information, like saying what moves a capture can learn and how they evolve. Well, I have been looking at it here and there, yeah. Master Mario, Master Luigi, swell job making it to me. Here, let me heal your party. Well, thank you, Toadsworth. How kind of you. Now then, I believe we understand what is unfolding. Mind you, I am no pushover, so I hope you have taken notes from your previous battles. Shall we begin? Let's go, bro! Didn't say let's-a go. Interesting that Luigi's team doesn't keep the levels. I'm noticing that. Shy Guy and Fang. Okay. I wish to see if your studying has paid off. How queer. I've been stabbed. Oh my goodness. This first gym is a doozy. I'm very glad that that move did not go for me. Okay. Way to go, Chuck. Okay, what's next? Monty Mole. Alright, this is another one that I can target with my attacks. It seems I'm on my last legs. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Our first status of the stream. And you've got a Shell Bell. That's diabolical. You seem to be understanding this game quite quickly. Well, I mean, I'm no stranger to Pokemon, so I think I'm doing a pretty good job, all things considered. Okay. I will not falter for the princess. We're going to go right for the pound. Okay. More than I do, it seems. Well done. Allow me to heal your party. Now then, the princess is waiting. Talk to her and you will earn your first power star. Congratulations on completing the tests. I hope Toadsworth didn't give you a rough time. My sincerest apologies, Princess, for I was unable to defeat Master Mario and Master Luigi. That's quite alright. Now, on the topic of power stars. Oh, here he comes. What was that noise? The big bad bitch. Ahem. Introducing His Royal Highness, the scourge to your eyes and nostrils, the King of the Koopas, King Peach. Oh, yeah,
So I'm an outcast again, huh? What did I do to deserve it this time?
I'm not doing that. I'm not. Shall I read off the list? Can it, Blabby? I've been on a good streak for a while now. I haven't kidnapped you in how long? 4 days? I'm really trying here, and now you're hosting this party and I'm not invited? I had to hear about this from Junior. Junior! You gave a power star to my boy Junior instead of me? Well, you see, that's because you're a commander too. You're one of the best commanders in the whole world. Surely you had to find out yourself. Princess, I don't think he's going to buy that. Give him a moment.
You finally admit how awesome and amazing my skills are. Alright, I'll play. Let me gather my platoons to mop the floor of this party. I'm sorry, but that's against the rules. There are rules? How was I supposed to know that? Sire, if I may interject, you have the floor. No need, I'm already on it. Toadsworth sent out a pamphlet explaining how everything plays. I've been reading it to the prince for bedtime. Hand it over! So you see here, only up to 6 captures. It explains here. You see that rule? I'm going to choose to ignore it. Sire, surely you jest. Too bad. That disqualifies me, then I'll win by my own means. Through force! Mario, I'm going to make an example out of you. Be careful, bro. Bowser can be plotting anything. This is what happens when you don't invite me to your party. Oh, Jesus. Bowser! I didn't know about this party. I'm so sorry. I mean, I knew, but I choose you, Goomba. He's so, like, apprehensive. What? That was like one hit! Toady. Are Toadies psychic type? Are they like psychic flying? Because I'm sure they evolve into Kameks, right? Oh, I was right. I'm smart. I'm not going to keep you out, though, because that would be stupid. So we're going to send out Sheldon. Yeah! Oh, look at me go. We're going to go for Metal Claw, I suppose. No more playing fair! Oh, shit. Yeah. Hit me, motherfucker. Oh, you don't get to do that. Right, so what, he's probably a fire dragon type? Um... Let's send out Stompy, Sand Attack, Growl. Start rapid spinning. Yeah, gotta be a little cheesy now and again.
Did I just lose to my own minions?
What? But how? You need to treat your party with love and affection. No, I think it's because he doesn't know how to play yet. I don't recall asking you, Green Stash, and I can play perfectly fine. I just need to get some training in. Yeah, that's it. Since Kamek knows this game by the book already, he's going to be my Cap Challenge tactician. This isn't the last you've seen of me. Mark my words, your wish will be mine, Peach. Bah! Kamek, lift yourself off the floor. We've got scheming to do. Yes, my liege. Toadsworth? Yes, Princess. Junior? Princess, this party was a hastened effort, along with the desire to exclude Bowser and Kamek. Let's have a discussion about that later. Don't worry, Princess. We'll get the Power Stars before Bowser does. I know you both will. Which reminds me, you still need the Power Star from the Mushroom Kingdom. There's only one more battle you need to win to get one. That's right, you hold the Mushroom Kingdom Power Star. I only fight one of you at a time, so decide who wants to challenge you first. Hey, bro, I'm still a little shaken from Bowser, so you can fight the Princess first. Here, I'll heal your captures, too. Well, gee, thanks, Luigi. You got this. I am Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom, and I accept your challenge. Alright, we are tackling our first commander, I guess, Power Star, or Power Star holder? Star holder? Let's see how you hit a Star Leader. There's the term. Alright, I have a feeling that Bitty Bubs are probably bug types, so I am going to send out Koops. We're going to send out Koops here. Went for the Charm. Not ideal. I'm going to Tail Whip. And we're gonna quick attack. Yeah, there goes Koops. Okay, next up is Stompy. And we're gonna rapid spin. Big hit. Baby. Okay. All right. That's pretty good. Oh, man. I'm fast as fuck, alright? And then when the returns are missing, it's good. We're gonna send Munchie out here to Crazy Daisy. Boom. That's Peachy. Alright. Oh, did I lose? Yeah, you did. You did. Mario received the Mushroom Kingdom Power Star. Nice. With this Power Star, you'll be able to rally and motivate higher-level teammates. On top of that, I'd like to give you something that could help your team out. Is this return? TM30, I think that's return, right? What I just gave you is a TM, or is a training module, or TM for short. It's a video that teaches your captures how to use special moves. This one is called Charm. Oh. I have one more thing for you. Hold on just a moment. Here, Mario, take this Yoshi egg. I have faith that you'll raise them well. Oh. Okay. Okay, Luigi, now it's your turn. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be, princess. I'll catch up with you later, Mario. Well, now we gotta go to this back room here. The Castle Gardens. Okay. We were told to come here. Found one football cap. That's a new cap that I haven't seen before. Found one chillin' berry. And let's see. I want to check the water first, because, you know, this big pond of water is very tempting to look at. We got some more skeeters. More cheeps. Alright, so I have a feeling that it's only possible to get skeeters and cheeps with the old rod. I'm going to keep checking real quick just in case. But yeah, it's looking like that is the case. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Well, now that we have beat the first gym, that means our cap has exceeded, and we now can level up Munchie to level 17. I do want to learn Snap Trap. I'm curious about that. It's 35 damage. I will probably be getting rid of Pound here. Okay. And Double Hit, we're not going to take Double Hit. Ingrain, we're also not going to take here. At level 17, wants to learn Rollout. Rollout could be good if I can get Defense Curl. Okay. Learn Rollout. Wants to learn Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin is good. Yeah, I'm going to replace Tackle with Rapid Spin to up my speed. Because having that speed utility is going to be very handy. Alright, Gush is level 17. Wants to learn Twin Needle. That's a good move. It does the same damage as Struggle Bug, but it doesn't lower the special attack. I think now is when I get rid of Poison Sting. Just because the added utility of poison damage isn't too beneficial. Fury Cutter we're not going to do. Oh, and we're getting our first evolution. Holy shit. What does an Antrooper evolve into? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Alright, evolved into Horned Ant. Nice. Trying to learn Smart Strike. That's a steel type move. I think I get rid of Struggle Bug. Okay. And we already passed on Fury Cutter once. We're not doing it again. Alright, now to use the Cap Candy on Stompy here. Stompy wants to learn Bite. Yes, we will teach you Bite. We'll get rid of... I'll say Growl, just because we're still getting use out of Sand Attack, as cheesy as it may be. And Headbutt. Definitely taking Headbutt over Tackle. Much better normal stab. Alright. We want to do Bloom. Bloom learned Leaf Tornado. That's pretty good. Flower Shield. What does this do? Raises the defense of grass type capture. So I could... Oh! Wait a minute. Alright, we're going to get rid of Leech Seed. Going to keep Grass Shield. That could be a really good mechanic if I run more grass types. Sheldon, you can also learn Bite. You get the Dark Stab. That's good. I think we get rid of Withdraw just because Corpse Curse is going to be more beneficial for the attack raising as well. Alright, let us... Oh, you know what? Let me heal while I'm here. Yeah, okay. We're going to look at what captures are available in the garden, because we were told that there are strong and unique captures out here. And see, we got the Boo, but I killed it. A Sprint. Ooh, alright. That's pretty good. A large stripy spider. It hangs from ceilings by a thread of strong webbing. It swings back and forth like a pendulum in order to disorient its prey. Give a nickname to Sprangler. Of course we're going to nickname everything. I'm going to name you... I'm boring. I'm going to name you Webster. Okay. Might as well wake up while I'm here. Alright, we want to find that Boo again. Shy Guy! Son of a bitch! Wow, I'm strong. Alright, we are just going to... I'm going to throw a football cap. Just a little guy with a mask. It has a reputation as a troublemaker. Worryingly, nobody is seen underneath its mask and returned to tell the tale. This little fella. Nobody messes with a little fella. Alright, and we seemingly just have the Boo to encounter next. Let's see. We'll throw the baseball cap. Oh, it broke out. Okay. Alright. Yep. Can't escape now. Well, we are gonna do a little switching around. Because I ain't leaving without that boo. But I also keep killing the boo. Right. This is going so well, this running back and forth. Why is it that now that, like, I only have to get the boo, and the last one I found I killed, now it's, like, impossible? I mean, I'm sure it's probably just, like, the rare encounter for the area. Yeah, there we go. Much weaker grass-type move. A long-tongued spirit. It inhabits long-abandoned homes and corner stores. It vanishes when looked at. Seeing one is considered something to brag about. Name you Spoopy. We're really digging up some old internet on that one. Alright, well, we have done what we can in Peach's garden, I assume. It looks like her fight with Luigi's over. Okay. Alright, well, we're making some pretty good progress, I would say. Master Mario, wait! I'm glad I caught up to you, Master Mario. Here, some gadgets just arrived from Professor Egad. Okay, there's the experience share. Obtain the PSS. This first device will distribute experience to even party members that don't participate in battle. Oh, you can also turn it off and on as you please. The second device will allow you to access the capture storage network from wherever you please. Let me just read off the instructions the professor included. Press the R button while viewing your current party to open the storage system from anywhere. Well, never mind that. Allow me to escort you to your warp pipe. It should be fully operational by now. This here is our warp pipe. You can use it to return to Toad Town's warp zone post-haste. From there, I believe that the warped world 2 should be open for you to continue on your journey. Best of luck, Master Mario. Okay. Alright, so we can now get an instant teleport back to Toad Town. Oh, wow. Alright. Cool, so we are here. What I'm first going to do, just because I want to get everyone up to snuff, we are going to do some light party shuffling. We're going to keep Munchie right at the front of the party here, but we are going to do some exchanging. I want to see what everyone else is capable of as they level up. And, you know, we're going to, you know, see who evolves. We're going to see which party members I think work best. And we got a lot of captures to look through. Alright, Chewie got to level 17. Chewie learned Snap Trap. Chewie learned Stun Spore. Chewie wants to learn Leech Seed, but we'll pass on that. Crunch was elevated to level 17. Learned Endure. Wants to learn Barrier. We'll pass on Barrier. Wants to learn Smackdown. We'll take Smackdown. Does the same as Rock Throw, but it's got 100 accuracy instead of 90. Better trade-off. Pound. Level 17, learns Sand Attack. Wants to learn Fury Swipes, we will pass. Wants to learn Dig, we will take. Better than Sand Tune, that's for damn sure. Alright. Cacletta, level 17. Leafage. Follow Me. Wants to learn Flail. Yeah, I'm going to take Flail over Tackle.
Okay, and Slam. Oh. Yeah, I can... Alright. And lastly, we got Burp here. Burp wants to learn Mud Slap. What type are you? Just pure fire, right? I guess get rid of Roar. I've got no reason to keep a move that gets rid of fights right now. Takedown. I'm not the biggest fan of recoil moves on every Pokemon. Right, and now we can just do a bit more movement.
A little big.
Okay. Webster. And little fella, who, depending on how things look, I might want them to be a mainstay. I haven't decided what every mainstay member is going to be yet. Obviously I'm going to keep my starter at the head. Rock was level 17, Rapid Spin, Rock Polish. That's pretty good for both. Flame Wheel. That is good. I say... Oh, man. Oh. Inflict a burn. No, I didn't want to do that, but that's okay. There's a relearn button for a reason. Okay. Cap Candy to Skid Mark. Scary Face. Struggle Bug. We can probably learn that. Better than having Scary Face, really. Bite. The flinch chance could be good, but I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna do Webster. Wants to learn Spiderweb. Spiderweb could be good utility. I think we get rid of String Shot for Spiderweb. And Poison Fang. That's good. That is fantastic. We're definitely getting rid of Poison Sting for Poison Fang. Alright, Lil Fella. Little fella wants to learn Encore. We're going to ditch that. Little fella wants to learn Sing. Oh, you're a funny character. Wait a minute. Little fella's going to be a goofy guy. Learned Water Gun. Learned Clamp. Wants to learn Bite. Well, I guess it makes sense that I named it the fucking Maw then. Jesus. Bubble Beam. Ooh. I'm a big Bubble Beam fan. I am. Listen, YouTube definitely isn't the best at the notification process. I can agree with you there. Also, hi, how you doing? I'm just using my cap candies because I'm playing with the level cap situation. You didn't miss much. I got the first gym. That is the most amount of progress that I have made here. And I am just doing a bit of... no, I'll keep you around. I'm doing a bit of party shuffling, just working on who I'm going to keep with me at all times. I want to kind of start fleshing things out, and I'm using my cap candies just because I feel like the grind isn't going to be as fun to watch on stream. It's not like that's the point of the stream, like when I'm doing the Professor Oak. The Skeeter I actually got using the Old Rod, and the Sprangler is in Princess Peach's garden. Payback. Payback could be good. Nightshade. Yeah, I like to make absolutely sure. World 3. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I always like to make absolutely sure that when I'm doing a no, I'm not doing Nightshade. When I'm doing captures, when I'm trying to fill out a Pokédex, I want to make sure every single
area and possible encounter has been crossed off. I can come back later, obviously. Also, blooper, pretty cool. As you could probably see, I chose the piranha plant. We have to go to World 2 now. Is this the World 2 pipe? Yes. Oh, here's Luigi. Mario, let's have a friendly battle before heading to World 2. Oh, fun. Right now, this is the team that I have right now. I've got everyone up at their level cap. I'm just kind of seeing what works. I really like how Shy Guy is. He's really funny. Shy Guy is just a funny fucking character. Oh, I'm loving the Luigi's Mansion remix here. Okay, enough playing around. I'm having a great time with just the whole everything. The tiniest little details are so like intricately put together. The game audio could be a bit higher. Yeah, let me crank that a little. See if that does anything. Yeah, sure. If you want to talk about your team, I'd be happy to hear. Okay. I did Oh. Okay. I'll keep the maw in. Also, all good. Yeah, my playthrough has I'm well beyond the point that I was at when I first started playing. My first try through, I did pick the blooper as well, but I stopped playing after a bit. Private. I don't know what private is. It's probably yeah, it's a Koopa. I stopped right before I got to Peach's Castle. My first attempt. Because that's when I saw that the set had dropped. So I was like, all right, well now I gotta focus fire on that. And so far, I've been having a blast with it. I really like all the little attention to detail that has been put into just the world. Yeah, I remember seeing that the Bob-omb was pretty funky. Let me move my mouse. I'm not surprised I didn't win this time, bro. You're always super good at party games. That just means I need to find some more friends to train up. I'll catch you later. Alright, well, let's go heal then before... Yeah, this is definitely like an A+ hack. I have played Pokemon Too Many Types, which was their first game that they dropped for Too Many Productions, and I was a big fan of that. It's so silly and stupid. And so seeing them like put their all into like a fully dedicated restructuring is honestly fantastic. I'm loving every bit of work that they've put out. Alright, World 2. Obligatory Sand World? No, we're in the clouds. Okay, this is charming. We're so high up, I better be careful not to fall so I don't cause any trouble for the Lakitus. Alright, let's see. First encounter in the sky. We got a Spiny. Okay. Okay, not very effective. Maybe Steel type? Let's see if Bite also... Bite's neutral. Okay. We're gonna catch the Spiny. Okay, a compact turtle with a spiked shell. Its slow speed makes it easy to manage unless your preferred method of attack is a stomp to the head. This little guy is going to be named... No, I don't want to do that. I'm doing this wrong. There we go. Rip and tear. The doctor here is a little eccentric. Don't get me wrong, he'll heal you with no issues. Just don't let him creep you out. Feeling tired, rest of here. Note all patients are subject to experimental treatment. That's fun. A visitor, please go see the doctor. He'll help you out however he can. Trust me. Hothead, Blossom, Mist, Inky, Bonanza, and Yosh. Blossom, I'm guessing, is a Swirlip. Inky is the blooper. Is Hothead a... Is it like one of the little lava guys? The Yosh is obviously a Yoshi. And then Mist, I don't know what Mist might be. I'll talk to the doctor. I can find Mist in World 2. Okay. Careful, hitting this switch will launch a bullet bill right out of that cannon over there. You definitely don't want to be in the line of fire when that happens, trust me. Did someone finally hit the switch? Can I finally escape from here? Please tell me that's how you got here. Alright. A Bitty Bud! Oh, I love Bitty Buds. Right, well, I look forward to finding Mist, Bonanza, and Hothead. Whatever they may be. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen the Twirlip evolution yet, so I'm looking forward to that. A quaint round creature, it has a strong sense of routine. Its distinct bumbling sounds inspire folk music and help locals fall asleep at night. We're gonna call this guy Stepper. Also, cool that I got that correct. My Mario knowledge, I have a lot, but it's also, like, random and not always in the right places. Alright, let's see what we got here. Baseball cap. Okay. Crazy Daisy. Oh no, I'm using my other caps here. A curious flower known for humming an unknown tune. Its songs can put the listener to sleep. It is prone to flee a battle when provoked. Yeah, this thing is chock full of references. It's Days E. Alright. Because I didn't think about it, what we're actually going to do here, we're going to do a quick shopping trip. Because I am in need of caps. Now, I see that there's lures here. I am not sure if lures are going to function the same way they do in certain other games, but I know that lures can also sometimes bring out rare encounters in certain instances. So I'm curious if that is going to be the same. I'm not going to test out my theory just yet, just because I'm having a lot of fun just playing. So let us see. Speed up a little bit. Nimbus. Do you know what the switch here does? Well, it says on, so I'm guessing it turns it off. Foo! I have a feeling this might be missed. Okay. Was it a flying ice type? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Ice Fairy! Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that means this is funny. Yeah, there's a lot of achievements here that I'm definitely gonna spend a lot of time trying to get. Alright. Oh, this powdered snow might knock me out now that I'm actually looking. Oh, we just barely made it. We barely made it. Okay. Alright, next up is another foo. Makes sense. We are going to send this one out. Come on. Oh, we're getting the parafusion going. My defeat has been activated. My defeat has been activated? That's it. Alright. I might use Yoshi. I'm not sure how Yoshi plays. I know that Yoshi can turn into a bunch of different things, from my understanding. So I'm very curious what those different things might be. And this thing's gonna throw me, isn't it? Yep. A metronome. Okay. Huh? Oh, here's the Yoshi egg. I love this sprite. Oh, the sprite is so fun. Alright, I am going to nickname this thing Gerp. Just because Gerp sounds like a good name for a little guy like this. We love Gerp in this house. And I am going to pop the cap candy on Gerp. Bubble, that makes sense. We'll get rid of Wrap. Bite will do. Get rid of Flash. I do really appreciate the references with the moves. Stockpile. Stockpile's fun. Big throwback to like the new Super Mario Brothers games there. And we will of course do Swallow. Get rid of Pound for Swallow. Now we got Healing. We are not going to do Spit Up though. Alright. Just cause we're going to switch Gerp up to the front to celebrate his birth. Excuse me, do you know how to get to Tostarena Desert from here? Loretto. I'm not sure what this one's a reference to. Desert Goer Loretto. We got a Pokey! Okay. Yeah. You probably have rough skin. No rough skin. Not surprising. This was definitely an intentional funny haha from the devs. Grass type? No. Come on. Okay, we're gonna stay out, and you're sending a bandit. Oh, another Paper Mario reference. I love these guys. This guy's probably a dark type, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, we're gonna switch out. Send out Brock. Let him get some time to shine. Oh, that did nothing. Alright. Well, Munchie, it's your turn. Got a little zealous there. A snap trap. Oh, Munchie! That bandit's strong. That is a strong capture. One super shrew. Check out what I managed to get a hold of. Alright, so these guys are all named after, like, cloud types, I'm guessing. Because this guy's Stratus, and that one was Nimbus. Bullet Bill. Why do I feel like you're fire type? You're also probably steel type, though. That did neutral damage. This thing cannot hit me. Oh my god. And a Bitty Bud. We'll send out... No, we'll keep Gerp in the fun. Just keep biting. Yeah. We're gonna run away. Talk to the doctor, get our heal on. Yep. Yep. And just because I have a feeling, I knew it! I just knew it. I knew this was going to be the thing. That's a clever encounter method, I'll give him that. A living bullet. It is simple-minded and it rarely changes its ways. It does not usually reproduce. Instead, new ones are born from a bill blaster. Well, thank you for telling us that bullet bills don't fuck. I appreciate that comment. Your name is going to be Bob. Your bullet Bob. You need to hit a pesky on-off switch that's out of reach, just fire a bullet bill at it. Yeah, that tracks. You're definitely a trainer. Almost to the warp pipe, but I guess one more battle can't hurt. Cirrus, yep. Another reference to the clouds. This would be a fight for Brock, I think. Yeah. Another Brawler. Ooh. Damn, had the same strategy as me. Yep. You're in the home stretch now. Take care not to get hit by any bullet bills. Well, I already did. Hey, do you want to know how these bullet bill launchers work? Sure, no sweat, I'll help you out. All you gotta do is go up to them and interact with them like this. And boom, it's now facing directly at you. Careful not to stay in front when it's firing, though. You'll have a nasty encounter with a bullet bill. So then I want to do that. And I can change the direction. Okay. Now, let's see. Oh, okay, so that's a strength rock. We'll have to come back for that. Let's take a look and see what other possible encounters we can get in the grass. There's a foo. So we're gonna go for the foo. I'm gonna name this thing Puff. Alright. Anything else for us up here? Perhaps we'll get lucky and encounter our first shiny. That would be fun. Already got the Crazy Daisy. Yeah, it's looking like this might be the only grass encounters we have at our immediate availability. So I say we just move on. And a nugget to boot. I love that. Cloud Cap, Town of the Clouds. Welcome to Cloud Cap, the mushroom town above the clouds. Things have been peaceful lately thanks to Princess Daisy commandeering Bowser's airship. I thought that was Bowser's airship. Okay. It's inconceivable that the town council won't add handrails. We can't keep relying on Lakitu to save us every time we fall. No need to apologize. You do your own thing. I can't fault you. That kid over to the right of me just won't be quiet about how illogical our homes are. It's really starting to get on my nerves. This kid... Hey, you're Mario. Welcome to Cloud Cap's bustling square. Well, there's not much actually going on here besides a whole lot of debate. Is it this one? I thought I'd be able to find some sweet deals at the square today, but it seems like that nerd over there is talking politics again. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get anything done here today either. Better head on over to the store instead. I did catch a mist. I did. Let me... Hello, welcome to the capture center. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Hey Mario, boy do I have a deal for you. What I have will blow your mind and you'll surely not want to pass it up. Are you listening? It's a one, extremely rare, extremely powerful Podoboo! You heard me right, I have a fresh, ultra-rare Podoboo that I'm graciously willing to sell to you for a generous 500 coins. What do you say? Yeah, of course. Of course I'll buy your Podoboo. Cherish it, or don't. I can't really care less now. EP Fireball. Alright, well let's see. I do like me a Podoboo. And if my thoughts are correct, we're going to move Shy Guy out just because the funniness only lasts for so long. I have a feeling that this is going to turn into that big-ass lava thing once it reaches a certain level. So this is actually the Magikarp equivalent. Will-O-Wisp. Flame Charge. Of course you can learn Flame Charge. Get that speed up. We'll get rid of Astonish. Okay. Yeah, well, I have the level cap turned on right now. Because I figured there's the missable achievement for beating the Hall of, or getting into the Hall of Fame with both, what was it? Level cap and level scaling on. So I gotta do it for the Chivo. Anyways, this is fudge. Gotta do everything for the Chivo. Strange. How did it even end up here? Oh well, better make the most of it. That's a good question. Hey, you over there. What? Is that Captain Toad? Oh, shit! Hey, wait a minute, you're Mario! Oh, thank goodness I'm saved. I'm Captain Toad, and don't ask how, but I'm stuck here. Do you think you can find a way to save me? I'll make it worth your while. I did not catch the Bonanza. Maybe there's a Lakitu somewhere around here. If not, I hear Princess Daisy is in the area with a whole airship. I mean, it depends what the Bonanza is. But I don't know how you convince her to use it to help me. Hey, you. Yeah, you gotta come on by our store. You won't regret it. Gee, these marks sure are useful. I don't know what we do without them. Gotta talk to everybody. Use more caps, yeah. Get anything. Now they have baseball caps, too. And the Super Shroom. Oh, the Bullet Bill. Yeah, no, I did catch a Bullet Bill. I named him Bob. Sell my nugget. Hey Mario, I'd be careful going on ahead to 2-2. Bowser has recently been spotted in the area, and I don't think he's been all that happy since his airship got stolen by Daisy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Princess Daisy is so close to Cloud Cap. I need to see her. Princess Daisy is so dreamy. She even managed to steal that airship from Bowser, soaring through the sky, showing all the world her beauty. Okay. I don't understand what those girls see in Princess Daisy. I mean, there are much more beautiful things in the world. We can even see the rainbow roof from here for stars' sake. Interesting. What about this Goomba here? What do we got? This is a great spot for my future home, and with that loan I got on Main Street, I have the capital to make it a reality. Now then, do you think the realtors around here accept purple coins? Uh-oh. Shh, don't tell my wife that I got some special berries to help with her battle against Daisy. I'll give you one if you promise to keep quiet. It's a shuckaberry. All good. Do your thing, my guy. Can't wait to see the look on her face when I hand her a box of these. My wife loves it here. I gotta get that power star from Daisy to ensure her happiness. I better find ways to prepare to deal with ground-type enemies. Oh, okay, well that's a good hint. Ground-type is the type to fight. Phew, need something? I'm getting ready for the trek to the airship. I don't, but thank you. Yeah, Grandpa. This is the millionth time you've told the council story. Tell me about literally anything else, please. Back in my day, we used to have an entire council of toads. Why won't anyone believe me? Oh, this poor old guy. Okay, well, I mean, it looks like for the most part I've seen everything the town has to offer. Have I been in this one yet? I haven't. You're Mario, aren't you? I've heard Bowser was recently sighted around here, and I just can't help but worry for my family's safety. Would you mind taking this TM I bought recently? I'm sure you'll put it to good use to defeat Bowser. TM84. My sister worries too much. There's no way Daisy will let Bowser anywhere near us. That's true. I don't want to go back in here. Daisy's pretty cool. Okay, well here's 2-2. Mario, you know the deal. You can do the one space jump for the raw nut, or you can attempt the one space diagonal jump for the super nut. Can I come back and get the super nut? No, I have to come back at a later date. A fighter fly! Oh, shit. Cute. Are these the guys from Mario Paint? A fly with see-through wings. Contrary to its name, it exudes an aura of grace and elegance. It is easily startled, but recovers quickly when disturbed. Your name's gonna be Bzzz, because you're annoying. Oh dear, it seems that Koopa Troop has taken over this route. There's not much a lonely guard like me can do against them. I don't know, maybe stop being a weenie? A tough puff! God, I am loving all the references in this game. A cloud of stinky gas. It suffocates its enemies by forcing itself onto their face, but enemies will often pass out due to their smell instead. I am going to name you Kimchi in reference to Chowder. Okay. Oh, there's a toady. Bite's gonna be super effective. Come on. Thank you. A Koopa that learned flight through magical means. It spends most of its time studying to become a full Magikoopa and kidnapping babies. I am going to name you Wizrobe. Let's just make sure there's nothing else I'm missing right here. Just more toady. Yeah, it looks like those are the encounters for the locale. Mario, you're fast, but not fast enough. No, don't call them goons. Please don't call us that, Lord Bowser. Oh, sorry. Minions. You hear that, Johnson? We're minions. Woohoo. I gotta tell my wife about the promotion, Timmy. Woo. Which your king is about to command you. Supercharge the launchers. Uh-oh. Wow, now they lock on and are automatic. Goodbye, Mario. Hey, bro, I'm over here. Oh, shit.
What? Oh no.
Oh, God. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Close one, am I right? That was a little too much excitement for me, so I'm gonna head back to town. You go ahead and head down, beat down Bowser for me. Got it? Good luck, bro. Well, of course I'm gonna get hit. Gotta go for the shiny. Come on. Stay in the cap. Thank you. This is Red Bob. Yeah, I kind of figured they'd all be shiny. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, we're gonna move the Maw out for now, so I can mess around with Red Bob. Okay, Bulldoze. Sure, I'll teach Bulldoze. Bulldoze is a really good ground type move. Okay. It's very funny that you can get an infinite number of what is essentially the Red Gyarados. I bet you've never faced these before. Teach it Bullet Seed. Okay. You're a Steel type, so naturally I want to send Fudge out here. We'll speed up the fight a little bit. Okay. Now, I'm gonna assume that TMs aren't single use in this game, but hey, I could be wrong. Get rid of Scary Face. Yeah, I didn't think they'd be single use. That wouldn't make much sense. Razor Shell, I didn't realize I got that one. Mario, you're not going to get a hold of this Bill Blaster. I think I am. I have a feeling that I'm going to get it. Koopa Troop Grunt. Oh, I gotta move Gert. Gotta move Gert out of the front. Okay. We'll also do quad damage, so definitely want to hit that. Speed up a little bit. Tough Puff, that's poison. Will stay out, doesn't matter. And we're doing good. Let's just pop this real fast. That's a cool back sprite. Bullet bills, they're everywhere! Okay. Snarl, okay. So that blocked off that side, that's fine. 1-up mushroom, I'm assuming that's probably a revive. Check out my sick party, Mario. Okay, we're getting flexed on. A bully! Okay, that is actually pretty sick. I have a feeling that you're probably steel type. Smart play. Bully's a rock type? Interesting. Not what I would expect from a bully, considering they're basically just big metal guys with feet. Unless maybe they evolve into a like a steel rock type situation. If they even evolve. And miss rollout. No. Well, there goes Red Bob. Ghost Mouse. And Toadie. Any evolutions I definitely want to find out for myself, just because I like the organic experience of the playthrough. I like to learn everything. Okay. All good. Yeah, I like to experience the game as best as I can, like freshly, if it's a new game experience. That's why, like, I haven't even watched the Alpharad video where he plays the first part of this game. I started, and then I stopped. I was like, no, I want to play this for myself. I don't want to know anything about it. I am looking forward to seeing what the blooper evolves into. Okay. Ooh. Mario, what are those grunts doing? Whatever, I'll stop you here myself. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Spoopy temporarily. Mini Yucks. I had a feeling this would probably be Psychic type. Okay. Koopa Troopa. I will send out Fudge for that. Will-O-Wisp it. Trap it in a Fire Spin. Okay. Okay. Curse you, Mario! Curses. Foiled again. Daisy's Cruiser. What's that? A toad is stuck on a cloud over in Cloud Cap? Ugh, of course they are. Everyone needs to be more careful around here. Us Lakitu can't save everyone. Listen, if you want me to save them, you're gonna need to cough up 500 coins. Alright. Alright, thanks so much. I'll go get them real quick. Alright, I went ahead and saved that captain friend of yours. He said to let you know that he's alright and has something he wants to give you. Is that all you need from me? I need to get back to covering Daisy's part in the Cap Challenge. Daisy loves battling with ground-type captures. I've seen people bring nearby Thai food to hit it with super effective moves and Toadie to dodge her attacks. Hey Mario, it's me, Photo. Want a picture taken for your time in Cloud Kingdom? Great, why don't you stand over there? Perfect, now how about a Super Mario super jump for the camera? Your photo is uploading. Check it out. I'm not going to your Blue Sky account. What do you have to say? Did you know that Bob-omb learns Explosion at level 34? Don't believe? Look up in your Tattle Dex, Bob-omb level 34. I mean, I haven't seen a Bob-omb yet, so I can't. But I do like the Rule 34 joke. It's funny. I'm wearing pants under my grass skirt in case it flies off in the wind. What kind of pants? Laminated denim. Okay. We're gonna leave Bowser behind here. Okay, send out Spike. Ay. You know, you'd think Spike would be a pure steel type, but I guess not. And he's got stamina, which is scary.
I gotta take the scenic route. Because I want to attend to whatever I've got going on with Captain Toad back in Cloud Cap. Mario, thanks so much for getting that Lakitu to save me. Here, go ahead and have this. I insist. See, I knew it. Take my guesses for Spike? Oh, boy. I mean, probably, if it's not Steel type, I can imagine, like, Dark. Maybe normal. It's my specially made Explorer Cap. I plan on using them in the Jungle Team, so maybe I'll see you there. For now, though, I'm off to my next adventure. Thanks again, Mario. Yeah, that was worthwhile. That was worth coming here. Okay. Now we can more confidently and comfortably make our way up to Bowser and deal with his shenanigans. Not mean to jump in there. Okay. What happened to my beautiful airship? First of all, orange, yellow, and green is not intimidating, he says, as he's yellow, orange, and green. Secondly, how can a propeller moving that slow get any lift? And worst of all, I don't see my awesome face anywhere anymore. Mario, I'm not surprised my cronies couldn't hold you back. You better be prepared, because Kamek and I have been talking about strategy. This Power Star is mine! No, it's not. Bowser, you shut your silly mouth. Mecha Koopa. Ooh. Yeah.
That spark did a surprising amount of damage. Useless goons, I mean minions, I mean captures. King Bowser's going to send out Toadie, flying psychic type, so yes, we are going to switch over to Munchie. Oh, Supersonic, screw you. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Ay, 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 alright. Switching to Spoopy here. What do you mean supersonic? Ah, but that was. You know what? Whatever. That was just a waste of my true power. You can have that power star. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going straight to the next one. He just walked through that pipe. Your Highness, I have properly scouted the ship. This power star will be... God, Mario, what are you doing here? I see my liege has made an expedited but tactical retreat. Wait for me! Hello and welcome to the Capture Center. We restore your... Did you know that Bob-omb? Yeah, learn that one. Alright. Well, it's time for Daisy's gym. Of course I'm going to press the switch. Oh yeah, let me hear it. Daisy! 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 Mario, it's about time you showed up. Welcome aboard the Cloud Cutter, my airship in Striker Stadium. We're going to have lots of fun fighting for your Power Star. Now then, are we ready for a game? Oh shit, it's Watson's gym. Listen up, Mario. Do whatever it takes to get a bullet bill into the goal. And you better not come complaining to me if you can't figure it out. I am not struggling, Dusty. I did not know that, no. Better get a move on, Mario. Another Monty Mole. Well, that was easy. Goal! I expected no less from you, Mario. Let's hurry and battle. Alright, let's kick this princess's ass. Alright, we're going to start with a bulldoze to keep the speed lowered. And now we're going to go for some spam moves. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go for a high crit rate. And here's the Monty Mole. That's okay. That is okay. Twister. Woo! Game, set, and match. Game, set, match, and our winner is Mario. 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 And I believe this trophy goes to you. Alright, we got the Cloud Kingdom Power Star. That is the second Power Star of the stream. Your second Power Star from yours truly. I know, bask in its glory. But not for too long, because I have something else to award you. TM16, and this gets me... Thanks for playing along, Mario. Tell your brother I'll be waiting for him. What's that? You need me to go pick up a stuck toad in Cloud Cap? Sure thing. Wait. Okay. Real quick, we are going to see what that lovely TM we got was. We got Dig, makes sense. Alright. Well, because we got to where we did, I think we're going to call it in a sec here. I am going to, however, start doing some level ups, get everyone up to the level cap. Red Bomb, you can, in fact, learn Headbutt. I think Bullet Punch is going to be not as good. Okay. Steamroller. I guess we get rid of that. Okay, Gerp to level 24. Gerp wants to learn Body Slam. Body Slam is... it's better than Bubble. Oh, Gerp is evolving. Got a classic green Yoshi. Derp is trying to learn Tail Slap. Tail Slap is pretty good. It's time to move beyond the stockpiles. Alright. Yes, the little toady does need to see that. I will be taking Gerp to that. We're going to learn Razor Leaf, which we'll get rid of Vine Whip for. Razor Leaf is much better Grass Stab. And this should... Oh, Poison Fang as well. We're definitely learning Poison Fang. That's going over Bite. Alright. Alright, Munchie, what do you got for me? Oh? Oh, Dino Piranha, wait. Or, yeah. Pee-wee Piranha. Body Press. Yeah, we get rid of Withdraw for that. Alright, next we got... Yeah, from Galaxy 2. We got Fudge up to level 24. I say we get rid of Baby Doll Eyes for Bounce. Okay, the Podoboo has not evolved yet. Galaxy 2 is a great one. Spoopy wants to learn Sucker Punch. We absolutely learn Sucker Punch here. I think... Yeah, we get rid of Payback. And then Curse. I'm not a big Curse fan. Also not big on Fake Tears. Hex, I think, is a more reliable... Yeah, more reliable Ghost-type damaging move than Lick. Ooh, Spoopy is evolving. What is going on? Balloon Boo? Wait a minute. Let's see what its Evo system is like here. Okay, so it just got normal evolutions. Alright, we're not going to take the Horned Ant out. Just want to see what we can. Alright, we are going to... I can't remember. I think Twirlip needs the yellow shell for evolution, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, we're just gonna do a bunch of rapid-fire level cap meeting. Let's see. I'm very curious what all these other captures can turn into as time goes on. Flail. Flail's not bad. Inflicts more damage when user HP is down. I think I'll leave it be, though, just because I like Headbutt. Endeavor, we're also not going to take. And, yep, Goomba's evolving here. Stompy, what do you got? It's a Goomba Tower. Of course it's a Goomba Tower. Or Goomba Stack. Goomba Stack, yep. No retreat. I think we get rid of Sand Attack for that. Yeah, this is just the... It's a guy... If this were in Pokemon Too Many Types, it would be Guy's type. Alright. Ooh! I gotta say, I did expect this one to be the evolution. This makes a lot of sense. Spike top. Another one that wants to learn Smart Strike. Yeah, I mean, Metal Claw, definitely. The attack up is nice, but I think never missing is more accurately, pun not intended, needed. We're gonna do Coops. Yeah, I guess the block is like... Oh, I didn't mean to get... Alright, we'll fix that. I didn't mean to get rid of that. The block probably did just appear. I'm guessing it's like Komala purposes, like the log is part of the Pokemon, or like Farfetch'd in its leak. Okay, a Paracoopa. That makes sense. Okay, 2 more in this set. We got Burp. Burp wants to learn Incinerate. That's better than Ember. Burns berries too. Love that secondary effect. No evolution for Burp. Chewy. We're not going to do Embargo. We will do Crunch. Better than Bite. And Chewy is evolving into what? We'll find out in a second here. Of course. To a Muncher. I don't know what I expected, but it should have been this. Jaw Lock. It's the user and the target from escaping. Whoa! Okay. Well, that's a pretty good one. Next we'll move Crunch the Thwimp into the party. We're gonna move Skidmark. Monty. Cacletta. And Webster. Alright, we're almost through the level capping that we're trying to accomplish here. Once we've done all of the individual, like, getting up to the level cap, seeing any potential evolutions, then we're gonna call it for the day. We had a nice long, closer to 3 hours now, stream. Lowering defense on contact. Body Slam I will do. Probably get rid of Block. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I've been really trying to half through World 3. Yeah, my progress is definitely going to be a bit behind you comparatively, my guess is, just because I'm going to be, at least for now, saving this for Wednesday streams. If I decide that I'm too invested in this, though, I'm going to be honest, I might just start, like, playing it on my own, and put something else in the Wednesday slot. It really depends on, like, how invested into this I start getting. Yeah, it is Bugwater. It's basically just Surskit. Or like Araquanid.
Scuttlebug. Vacuum weight? Really? This thing's whole gimmick is like, hit first. I missed something. Koopa also evolves in the Shedinja way. Oh, okay. So then I will have to do that next stream. Cackletta wants to learn Leech Seed, will pass. Cackletta wants to learn Razor Leaf, we will not pass. Okay, and Cackletta did not evolve. We got Webster. We'll probably get rid of Infestation. I think I'd rather have Sticky Web over Spider Web. That's if I ever even use these things. I might find a reason to. Is it Terratox? Oh, it totally is! Attacks with a thread that poisons and drops speed. Oh, okay. Nice! This is a boss fight that has lived rent-free in my head since I was like 8 years old. That and King Caliente from Galaxy 1. I love all the fights in that game. I'm very curious, did this become a fighting type? No, it's still Bug Water, but it learned all those fighting type moves. Oh, I never did Mounty Mole! Silly me. And we'll get Puff up to the level cap here. Bouldergeist was a good one. I hated the one Prankster Comet, where you had to, where you had to do it on the 1 HP, the Daredevil. Magnet Bomb. Oh yeah, I forgot about Kingfin. I think a lot about Megaleg too. Megaleg was a fun boss. Bouldergeist isn't hard. I think Bouldergeist can just be overwhelming if you're, like, not prepared for him, you know? Because it's not a difficult fight whatsoever when you know what to expect and, like, how to keep yourself from getting hurt. But, like, first-timers, especially, like, considering we were young, you know, when that game came out, it's probably harder for that demographic than it is for ours. Parabitty. Are the colors random? Because that would be an interesting mechanic for Parabitty, is that no Parabitty is identical. Daisy. Sing. Wants to learn Round. Yeah, Round is fine. Round is a fine move. Definitely learning Magical Leaf.
I don't mind me a Spinda situation. Metal Claw. We get rid of Scratch from Metal Claw. Ooh, I like Magnitude. I like Magnitude. Is this the guy from Mario Sunshine, or is this the... No, it's the sunglasses guy. Okay, Mega Mole. Fine without Confuse Ray. I'll take Confusion. Yeah, I thought it was the guy from the cannon in Mario, or yeah, Mario Sunshine. Get rid of Whirlwind for Icy Wind. That makes sense. Okay. Next up, we got Little Fella. We got the Maw. We've got Wizrobe. We've got Kimchi. And last we've got... No. Alright. This is our last little round here of level ups before we move on with the stream for the day. Yes, I will teach you Metronome. We're gonna... I'm gonna get rid of Gift. I'm gonna get rid of Gift. I can't get rid of Celebrate because the memes are too strong with that one. Crafty Shield. What is this? Evade status moves for 1 turn. That's interesting. Shy Guy's definitely a little fella for sure. Arm Thrust. Yeah, we'll do Arm Thrust. Get rid of Focus Energy. And I'll pass on Double Team. Mach Punch. Mach Punch is really good. We get rid of Pound for Mach Punch. Swagger. I knew it was the Mario Paint guys. Superfly? Okay, Kimchi. Charge, I'm fine without. Thundershock, I'll take. The Mario Bros guy. Well, the first guy was definitely Mario Paint. Alright. I'm okay on Sweet Kiss. Don't need that. Dive, also passing on. Yeah, I saw this coming. I don't like how detailed that mouth was rendered. Alright, and the last one for Wizrobe right here. Yeah, we'll take Air Cutter over Gust.
take Psybeam over Confusion, right? The Psybeam is 65 to 50, so it's better. Alright. We're gonna do a little bit of party movement just so that we can have who we want to have on the team. I definitely think I want to bring Crunch with me. I want to bring Fudge, but I want to see what Fudge becomes. We'll take Spoopy. I like Spoopy. I will be taking Gerp. And I want to take Webster, because this guy looks sick. Alright, so long as I don't get too impatient and decide to play this game on my own, next time we come back, we'll be looking at Munchie, Crunch, Fudge, Spoopy, Gerp, and Webster. As I continue on my journey, I'll finish out some leftover questing. I've got one more evolution to do with the Koopa Troopa, where I can get a Shedinja type thing. And I will be moving on to World 3 and possibly World 4. So yeah, very much looking forward to that. Thank you so much for coming out today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on Friday for Garbage Bin Friday, where we'll be playing Barney Hide and Seek and SpongeBob Super Sponge. Have a good one, guys.